Welcome back to the Ultimate Pool Pairs Cup. Shaun Storry on the break. And that last match, disastrous for Autopilot and Chris Judgment Day. The result for Roberts & Roberts has knocked out last year's semi-finalists. And that break continuing to be dry for Shaun. Not a good sign. It's not all over though for Oussama Masskini and James Miah. They just have to win, and that keeps Roberts & Roberts honest. They still have to find a way to get the result against Hay and Kyron Wilson. And if Ian Hay and Kyron Wilson can find a win against John and Leon Roberts, well, not all over, because Miah and Masskini can still qualify.
Yeah, all they can do is win and ask the question. We've seen it a number of times. Get you into a 6-red shootout. It's not as easy in that last match as you could think.
Oh, plenty have struggled.
Going through this finish nicely. Yeah, got to take the one top left here. One right centre connects to left centre, connects to 8 balls, so they're pretty much out here.
Lovely finish from Masskini and Miah. Dry break from Shaun Storry is suitably punished. And they've been going great guns, these two London-based lads. The Moroccan Masskini and his called-up partner James Miah going really, really well. That's James's first experience of the big time, really, in the 8-ball sense. And whilst, yes, he's made a few mistakes, I think that's probably to be expected, but I think he's impressed enough to look back on tonight with a degree of fondness about it as well. Shaun Storry at the table after the dry break. That's another miss for Shaun Storry. Out of sorts tonight.
Yeah, he does. He looks very out of sorts. Has done from ball 1.
Red balls in play.
That didn't really work out for Oussama. That's caused a problem on the left. Don't think he can get back into it straight away. Might just be able to.
Extension call.
Could just see the feather on the yellow. If he plays that firmer to go into those 2 reds, then he hits that yellow almost full and you don't get into it, so couldn't do that. Is he bumping it out as a safety, or is this full-blooded? He could go both ways. It's full-blooded and it's not going to go.
That's a lovely shot.
Yeah, done the work in this visit. Now, you can put it away, get the frame on the board. They can't qualify here, but there'll be some personal pride out there and plenty of effort from them still.
Yeah, two players who really take the game seriously and professionally and all the rest of it. I'll be really disappointed with tonight, I think.
Yeah, massively. Looking at all the groups, trying to make a case for who might qualify and so on and so forth. And this was the group where, you know, it never plays out as easy as we're going to make out. But you looked at these two and you saw them as good favourites for the group.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think that was an unreasonable assessment. It has not proved that way, though. By a long chalk.
Whereas the 8-ball going to finish? Yeah, just couldn't quite get to grips with the finish once he'd opened everything up. And put himself in a world of trouble. Oh, and the 8-ball flies in.
Oh, wow.
The yellow going in makes no difference. He still loses the frame.
Crazy. Nothing is going right for Shaun Storry and Chris Day. Chris Day can see the funny side of that one. It's just not going right for them.
Almost like a trick shot there, making both.
Yeah, it was.
The 8-ball has to be made in its own right. You can't make the 8-ball as a combination. So your last ball and the 8-ball. So therefore, loss of frame there.
Chris Day to break. Trying 2 frames.
Genuinely, man.
A powerful break from Chris. Problems though.
Yeah, that's the best break he's hit tonight, Chris Day. Much more like it. Talked earlier that he's got a massive break. Just not seen enough of it. That's a nice shot.
Caused him more problems than he solved though. I think he was trying to get into it on the other side.
Well, the double.
Yeah, I was wondering if he'd double the first one, the bottom half, before he played the previous shot.
Played it really well. That's a great shot. If he's landed gun barrel straight on the one down the rail, he's a little bit unlucky because he can't really... I suppose he can take it top left maybe if he wants.
I think he's got just enough turn to come out or go forward. Yeah, just enough to go forward and leave something long.
Yeah, he's in good shape here. May leave the red on the left rail for another double. And worth pointing out as well, we've not mentioned it yet, that if Chris and Shaun get their act together and manage to find themselves a win in this match, it will qualify Jonathan and Liam Roberts before they have to play another shot. And anybody who's been in that position will tell you they would absolutely rather that happened.
No doubt about it.
great finish this from Chris Day so far. Still needs to finish the job. In it goes. What a shot that is.
What a finish this is.
That's an awesome. This is finish of the night by quite a long way. Brilliant for Chris Day. Very, very good indeed. That was awesome. All right, then, time to look forward to next week before we wrap up tonight's affair. It's a tasty group again. Team Blessed in action. Luke Gilbert and Dom Cooney pairing once more. Eddie Barker and Dylan Leary will provide them stiff competition. Tom Church and Cleve Thompson is a naughty little duo as well in completing the group. Tom Price and Elliot Combs. Some really, really good matches in prospect next week. That's a very even-looking group.
Yeah, another good group, another good, tough group to call.
Oh, wow. James Miah sinks in his chair. One, how was this dry? And two, how does this cue wind up in the middle pocket?
It's incredibly unlucky. It really is.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's brutal.
Yeah, and I feel for them both here because 2-0 up and you're feeling good about it. You need a win just to have any chance. And
Chris Day takes out a bit of a world-style finish, and then your next break is that. Shots. Used every second of the shot clock there, Shaun Storry. They wanted to be out on that one at the top. Not the end of the world.
no, it'd be fine. The shot to play is coming up, playing the one to top left, trying to get onto the next one. Yellow just plays quite big in between, so get that one right. Well, they played on it here. They played on it there, thinking that they could always come back. If they landed as they wanted to, they'd take it. And that's a lovely shot. That really is a lovely shot from Shaun. Easy for that one to go horribly wrong.
Yeah, just made sure these last three balls were all just drop-ins. Desmond. 6.5 minutes to go. Clock still ticks until that 5-minute section of the match. And, well, Team Roberts are definitely in the mix.
Change of break here. Hasn't had much luck with his other breaks, so trying something different.
Looks like a narrow hand on the table cut break.
An 8-ball, no.
He's
just
going to make
for
a ball
second.
though. Nearly a golden duck there.
Didn't hit them particularly well, to be honest. It's amazing he's made a ball. As you said, it's narrow, so it just, you never get much power through the pack, and you tend to get quite messy layouts when it's narrow.
Nothing shot in the end from Shaun Storry. James Miah then with the chance to go 3-2 in front.
Not a good one though, right at the top of the table, it's not good. Don't think there's enough showing there at the top to bump it out, or to play it rather, so It looks like he wants to bump it out, but might find himself in trouble if he plays that shot.
Or can he bump it out and maybe hide the cue ball behind the 8-ball? That was a plan, played it way too firm though. I don't think I wonder how much he's left. Yellows are still a very tough finish here.
Yeah, Shaun's not having any of it. And reds do go. Reds do clear from here. Just got to find that route.
I think
this
Shaun would have surely wanted to block off this as a pot to the top left.
Yeah. This is natural as well. We can just float down the line. Red to bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, this is nice. I actually think he's got a couple of options here. I think the one he's nearest to actually passes as well. Yeah, very, very good. Should be fairly routine from here. Just make sure you have a nice enough angle to track up for the 8 nicely. Might be paid just to bump into the red here. Just bump it up a little bit. Yeah, love that.
Perfect.
If he had just rolled it in, he would have been tracking up the table and leaving a bad angle.
It's a really confident finish. James Miah. Amazing how quickly he feels like he's got to play on 15 seconds a shot that he's not even chalked his cue.
He's dealt with it all well though, hasn't he?
He's dealt with it brilliantly. You know, in the circumstances, I mean, James Miah has never played on a 15-second shot clock until tonight. That was a very impressive finish. Very, very good indeed. And they've got a real shot here of keeping the Roberts duo honest.
Yeah, I've been impressed with James tonight. First time out there, and he's handled himself very, very well. It's going to be Masskini and Miah to break as well. 3-2 up, make a ball, run the clock, done what you can.
And the small tiger has been
breaking so well, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's been breaking big. Another cracker.
What a horrible result. I mean, the quality
Yeah,
of the break,
more,
it just deserves so much more.
Yeah, you really do deserve more. Safety's not easy as well either. He has to play the red firm enough to then hit a cushion. Where do you leave the cue ball if that's safe? Because the finish is there. On reds in particular.
If you're going to brush off the red, just weld the red to the yellow and make it really messy. Yeah, don't allow there to be a finish on.
Yeah, it seems that Chris will try it. Less than 2 minutes to play. Team Roberts cheering on Chris Day and Shaun Storry. If they can win this frame, it will put the Roberts duo through.
Well, Chris has left this pot on, so this is... It's not a great chance for the clearance with the 2 yellows in the bottom half, but it's certainly going to be a huge amount of the clock chewed up here.
Oh yeah, you can take 45 seconds off the clock here, just with 3 yellows. Needs to wait for the beeps on every single occasion. Oh, that's a huge mistake. That's a huge mistake.
You have to play it differently there. You have to not play the right shot for the frame. You've got to play the right shot for the situation, which is to run the clock there. You've got 3 balls in the open. That's enough to win you the match.
A big error. Is it going to cost Oussama Masskini and James Miah a shot at a 6-red shootout? Chris Day, 3 balls and the 8th ball away. Sending Masskini and Miah out. He's timed it perfectly. 8 ball waiting. And it's just in time. Jonathan Roberts and Liam Roberts will qualify for the Ultimate Pool Pairs Cup second stage.